that it's exactly 7 p.m. in the building here. It's all about a sports edition right here. Today being Monday, 2nd of March, that is 2026 right here. You're most welcome to start things with that is a lighter TV as far as the new month is concerned right here. As usual, it is going to be sports edition from that is a local scenes, national scenes, and international scenes right there. A lot of things that are making headlines as far as it is concerned right there. We have a Koboko CEO calls for that is early preparations from primary schools for early preparations right there. FUFA Drum quarter-final fixtures are out right there. And not forgetting in London Derby, Arsenal Football Club, they kept insisting in their resilience to show that table risk down there. It's all about sports edition right here. To start it as usual, start right from home. Koboko District primary ball games are called for that is early preparation ahead of that is athletics preparations right there. According to their CEO, and that is Mr. Geria Ferdinand, he did come openly on that is a social media platform to say that primary schools now there for early preparations has to come and register, since a new system of registering the participants, the athletics is already introduced. Nothing like verification which is going to be done on impact on that particular day of participation. It is going to be right online. He therefore called the players and the coaches, not forgetting the games teachers for early preparations right there. Within Koboko, also Koboko secondary schools are down in terms of preparations, in terms of uploading new players in their systems for that is a ball game one in that is a first term right there. Putting in mind second term is for that is a ball game two with a lot of activities. You speak about athletics, you speak about volleyball, you speak about netball right there, but it is all about Elite Championship for other regions which are not taking part in it, particularly West Nile, since Elite Championship is always for that is a top 8 schools at national scenes. None of the schools for the last 10 years participated in Elite Championship from West Nile. The ASU chairperson of Koboko District therefore calls for serious uploading of players for competitiveness in the next edition of that is the tournament right here in Koboko District. Within Koboko, very big friendly game is underway between Ombachi Pride and that is Koboko Soccer Academy at that is Oruku Stadium, the home pitch of Ombachi Pride Sports Club down there. We don't know how the 90 minutes will be transpiring right there, since a lot of delays were made right there. Otherwise, we will have seen by such a time the game is done and dusted right there. Straight away to that is the regional scenes. Last week, games were played on Kado with a lot of amazing resilience coming from other teams. I speak about Pakwach Youngsters at St. Mary's Omat Stadium down in Pakwach. Kept leading the table by beating Koboko's basic club, Koboko Rising Stars, by 2-0 right there. In one of the games played down in Swinga Stadium, Araka Football Club were trailed by 2-0 against the Totalians, the Army Greens, the Total Football Club. Not forgetting in that is a borderline derby between Dramachako Football Club and Liasi Football Club down there in Panduru Stadium. The game did end 0-0 down there. We have Paida United were at home comfortable enjoying the lead against that is a Coach Urban Football Club. Not forgetting Parombo Mission Stars at the Parombo Stadium down there in that is a Zombo District were 2-1 winners over Arua Airfield. Okokoro United at that is Alibo Primary School playing ground were trailed by 2-1 against the Vistas down from that is Arua District. Kulumba Rainbows having a quick look on the table that is as far as the regional league or the third division in West Nile is concerned. Pakwach Youngsters with 34 points are sitting top of the table, being followed by that is Odramacho Football Club. After when they were held on 0-all draw, they have acquired up to 24 points, meaning that a point difference of 10 separating the either side, the right there. Things seems to be done and dusted for table leaders, that is Caesar Samson Okuti's side, Pakwach Youngsters. But at the end of it all, they still have 9 games to go. In fact, 10 games to go as far as the league is called to be an end for a season of 2025/2026 right there. Then being called by that is Leah City Football Club. We have Okokoro United, Koboko Rising Stars, and clubs like that is Araka Football Club in Rock Bottom. Not speaking about that is the struggling side, a coach up and down there. Still within that is the regional league. Taking it to the side of that is northern side, you speak about Arua Hill Sports Club, currently being shifted from Arua City to Gulu. They were also in a massive win after beating their opponents by 5-1 at that is Peche Stadium right there. Very nice one for them, a trip away from home, registering marvelous wins like that. Very good, incredible job of them. We're yet to see if they will be bouncing back to FUFA Big League to be meeting Western based clubs like that is on the Paraka Football Club. I speak about Paida Black Angela, Navy Central right there is the $1 million question each and everyone is waiting from them down there. Taking our focus to that is FUFA Drum quarter-final games are out after when they were held down there in FUFA Technical Center in Zero right there with a lot of interesting, amazing fixtures right there. First fixture is going to be that is the 21st of March 2026, where we shall be seeing our own Western Nile province traveling away to take on that is Bunyoro province at Royal Park in Hoima. And then the second game shall be a game between Choli province and that is Busoga province at the Bombo Stadium, and not forgetting Teso sitting at home to welcome Lango province at the Soroti grounds. And the final game, as far as the quarterfinals for the first league is concerned, is a game between that is Buganda province and Toro at the Lugazi Stadium down there. In the returning league, in the second league, we shall be seeing 28 of that is March 2026, Western Nile province are sitting at home at the Gurulite Stadium to welcome their rivals, that is the Bunyoro province. We have Busoga sitting at home to welcome Chuli at the Saza grounds in Ikanga. We have Lango sitting at home at TBC to welcome that is Teso province, and the final game shall be a game between Toro versus that is Buganda province at St. Paul Seminary Fort Portal Playground right there. This is all about FUFA Drum with interesting and amazing stories as far as it is concerned right there. Yes, within Uganda, a lot of headlines are coming as far as the FUFA Big League is concerned. From nowhere, Western Nile based club Paida Black Angels, after edging that is Kataka by 2-1 and also showing resilience against that is Tungasaze, they have gone in second position from nowhere, from 7th position to 2nd position with 29 points to have a complete comprehensive result of the games which were played in the FUFA Big League. The first game was between the Black Angels and that is Kataka, where they were at home at the Parakro Stadium, registering 2-1 win against Kataka. Then Navy Central at Luo grounds in Navy Municipality, they were 1-0 winners over the same rival as Kataka Football Club. On to Paraka, a goal being scored by their custodian Ade Brian were held on 1-1 draw against the Tungosaze, the table leaders. We have Tigezi Homeboys at home were 1-0 winners over former UPL based side, that is Wakiso Giants. We have China Boys comfortable enjoying the 3 maximum point victory against Bunyanguru United. We have Soltilo Bright Stars being trailed at home by that is Karo Karunji. 3-1 winners over that is Iganga United. You speak about Young Elephants at Royal Park down in Noya. We have Mbale Heroes after going 6 games without collecting any point. They came maximally to pick 3 points against their next red zone rivalry, that is Katita Football Club, beating them by 2-1 at Mbale Municipal Stadium down there. We have Black Powers are being trailed again also by 2-0 at Paida Black Angela. Was the last game as far as the last FUFA Big League games are concerned. To have a quick look on that is top 4 and the Rotom or else the red zone down there as far as the FUFA Big League is concerned. Top of the log, that is Tungasaze with 29 points, and not forgetting a Western Nile based club Paida Black Angela with 29 points. Kigezi Homeboys also with 29 points. Black Powers are also with 29 points, Young Elephants are with 27 points. A lot of things are happening as far as the FUFA Big League table standing is concerned. 4 teams are all having that is 29 points, and the team in 5th position, which is one of the on-form teams, Young Elephants, are going 3 games back to back, collecting maximum 3 points. In fact, maximum 9 points from 3 games. Are also keener with the 27 points right there. We're here to see whether the story over 2023/2024 for Big League will repeat itself, where we did see Kataka, Blacks, Power, and then Milico Calver and Paida Blackens will also into the mix, all having 26 points up to the last game where Westerners based Paida Blackens were eliminated after Mbale Heroes registering a maximum 3 points down there. Having a look on that is a red zone. We speak about Karo Karunji there with 18 points in 13th position. We have on Tuparaka Football Club with 18 points, also in 14th position. We have Mbale Heroes after beating that is a Katida Football Club. They are in 15th position with 17 points. Last team on the log is that is a Katida Football Club with 16 points right there. Still within Africa at the Continental Stories, Alan Okello's Young Africans maintained league after stimulating that is a Simba Football Club on a 0-all draw at home right there. If you look at the Simba Football Club, Emmanuel Okui is on form team after winning series of trophies down in that is Tanzanian league. They are currently sitting on 3rd position with 24 points right there, being humiliated on a 0-all draw by that is Ugandan based player Alan Okello's side, Young Africans down there. If you look at Alan Okello's his performance in this game, although he had chances that went over the crossbar, that has been denied by the star guy, that is Morris Juku, the goalkeeper of Simba Football Club down there. They were still currently on top of the table right there. Taking our focus to that is international scenes straight away to that is Europe, to start it down in one of the famous followed leagues, that is in England. A lot of games that were on card as far as the English Premier League is concerned. Shocking stories, shocking news are coming as far as Wolves from nowhere did it. That is Aston Villa on Friday Night Football by 2-0. Unbelievable. And Bournemouth Football Club were held on 1-all draw against the Sunderland Football Club. Remember, Sunderland were away from that is the Stadium of Light. They trailed Bournemouth by a goal. In fact, on 1-all draw. Liverpool Football Club at Anfield went riot by beating that is the Nuno Espirito's side, West Ham Football Club, also one of the struggling teams by that is 5-2. We have Newcastle Football Club were trailed at home at St. James Park by Everton Football Club by 3-2 down there. We have Burnley beaten at home by Brentford by 3-4. We have Leeds United at Carrow Road that were beaten by team Manchester City Pep Guardiola's side by 1-0. Anton Semenyo being the difference in that game, being assisted by that is Ryan Jack, the French international right there. We have Brighton 2-1 winners over Nottingham Forest. Fulham at home were 2-1 winners over struggling Tottenham Hotspur right there. And Manchester United, the Red Devils, were 2-1 winners over Crystal Palace at that is Old Trafford. Down there, we have Arsenal Football Club in London Derby did edge their rivalries by 2-1. Remember, Arsenal Football Club, this is their 3rd consecutive row win against Chelsea Football Club after their new head coach, that is Liam, taking over the management of Chelsea Football Club right there. Sad moment for that is the new head coach of Chelsea Football Club winning and losing back-to-back to the same club in a derby is also another shocking, sorrowful story as far as the London Derby was concerned yesterday night down there. And in some of the games which are coming on here in English Premier League, as far as the midweek games are concerned, we have Everton at Goodison Park will be welcoming that is Burnley Football Club. We have Bournemouth sitting at home to welcome Brentford. Leeds Football Club are sitting at home to welcome Sunderland Football Club, and Wolves, after picking 3 maximum points, are sitting at home at the Etihad to welcome Liverpool Football Club. We have Brighton sitting at home to welcome Arsenal. Manchester City at Etihad Stadium sitting at home to welcome that is Nottingham Forest. Fulham Football Club up against West Ham. Aston Villa at home welcoming that is a Chelsea Football Club. Games like Everton, Burnley, Bournemouth, Brentford, Leeds, Sunderland, all these games are going to be tomorrow. Now starting from that is the Brighton up to that is Aston Villa and Chelsea game are going to be on Wednesday night football right there. This is all about sports speculation and games which were held down there in Europe. As far as transfer gossips are concerned, Manchester City and Pep Guardiola are rejecting a move from that is Spanish-based clubs. You speak about Real Madrid and Barcelona Football Club for the offer of the young, experienced midfielder Rodri Hernandez down there. With Pep Guardiola coming bold to say if he will be still at the managerial aspects of Manchester City, no ex-door shall be for this experienced midfielder down there unless Real Madrid will offer a double swap deal over that is Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. for this very guy down there. Looking at that, whether Real Madrid will have that offer, giving two experienced attackers, I speak about Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, all Brazilians, for only a person in the names of Rodri Hernandez coming from the two speculations as far as Galatasaray Sports is concerned down there. Within England, Manchester United are keen observing a move for English midfielder that is Morgan Gibbs from Nottingham Forest at a fee of less than £90 million down there. Still within Europe, Chelsea Football Club are in great talks with Manchester City to offer a swap deal for that is Liam Delap to have a return to Etihad Stadium alongside that is Hato for experienced young talented left back, also a versatile midfielder Nico O'Reilly to cross to Stamford Bridge. We had to see whether Manchester City will agree a swap deal of such a player down there. Taking our focus to that is in athletics. Finally, the long-awaited story between Ugandan-based athlete Joshua Cheptegei and that is America's Atlanta Club of Athletics. It seems to be yielding fruit as far as the transfer of Joshua Cheptegei from Uganda to America is concerned down there at a fee of 1.4 trillion US dollars down there. Very huge amount of money. Having a look at if it will be converted back into Ugandan shillings, very huge amount of money down there. We have to see whether the agents of Ugandan-based athlete Joshua Cheptegei will allow to have a switch to America's based club down there in America for competitive tournaments in athletics. Remember, he won recently trophies as far as the Olympics are concerned, as far as the World Marathon 10,000 kilometers is concerned, not forgetting that is 5,000 kilometers respectively is concerned down there in that is Italy as far as athletics world continental champions are concerned down there. This is all what we have for you at this particular moment with me, Attile Manuel, taking as a sports analyst and sports presenter at Lighter TV. Hope not to miss the next program of Lighter TV, which is coming on your way. And for those of you who didn't know where Lighter TV is located, just come some meters away from main roundabout of Koboko, that is opposite Kausar Mosque along Koboko Yumbe Moyo Highway, just opposite Kausar Mosque. Stay tuned for the next program as far as Lighter TV is concerned.